The intermediate value theorem says f is a continuous function from a to b. Continuous means there is no vertical asymptote. I prepare a graph from you. I have a curve from a to b, and this curve is represented by f of x. And then what the IVT says is you can pick a point, pick an x value c between a and b, such that when x is equals to c, y is equals to k. So that means between from point A to point B, there is a point C. C is between A and B, such that when x is equals to c, y is equals to k. If you look at the phi value, f of c is equals to k. F of c is between f of a and f of b. Let's use an example. So let's say we have f of x equals to x squared. This is simple enough, right? And then x squared is continuous. Let's say in a closed interval. How about from 0 to 5? Okay, so let's draw a graph. And then we have a graph, x-axis and y-axis. And then we have a parabola, so y and x. And then we have a parabola. Let's make the vertex as 0, 0. We have a parabola that looks like this from 0 to 5. All right. And then when x is equals to 5, y is equals to 5 squared is equals to 25, right? So let's say I can pick a value k. K is between 0 and 5, right? So I can pick a value k. C. C is between 0 and 5. So C is between 0 and 5. Let's say C is equals to 3. Okay, just pick one. C is equals to 3, and then we have f of 3 is equals to 9. So take a look. So C is equals to 3. So C is equals to 3 right over here, and then 3 is between 0 and 5, and then f of C is equals to k. So this is a 9, right? So when x is equals to 3, y is equals to 9, and then then this is my c comma k, right? So let's finish this, and then we have 3 is between 0 and 5, and then 9 is between 0 and 25, and obviously this is f of a, and then this is f of b, and then this is f of c, and then this is a, this is b, and then this is c. That's what the intermediate value theorem says. Usually the type of problem that they ask you on homework and exam is this. So let me write a problem for you. They will give you a function first. So let's say they have f of x equals to x squared minus 4, and they want to let this be between, how about 0 and 6? So x is between 0 and 6, and then they want you to find c such that f of c is equals to 0. So between 0 and 6, so the first thing that you will have to do is you have to evaluate f of 0. So that is 0 squared minus 4. That is equals to negative 4. The most important thing is you have to point out that this is negative. And then f of 6, we evaluate the two ends, right? 0 and 6. F of 6, so that is a 6 squared minus 4. And that is 36 minus 4 equals to 32. This is positive. We have one negative and one positive. What does that mean? Take a look at the graph. So we have x-axis and y-axis. So this is x. And then this is y. So when x is equals to 0, we have negative 4. That means we have a point below the x-axis. Like let's say right here. So 0, negative 4. So we have 0, negative 4. This is below the x-axis, right? So when x is equals to 0. When x is equals to 6, y is equals to 32. So that is above the x-axis. So this is a 6 comma 32. And then based on the intermediate value theorem, the function is continuous between 0 and 6, right? So that means look at the parabola between 0 and 6, there is no vertical asymptote. Okay, so we have a parabola. So the vert 0, -4 is actually the vertex. So the parabola looks like that. And then between 0 and 4, there is no vertical asymptote. And then we can find a point C such that f of C is equals to 0. F of C equals to 0. So f of C equals to 0. That means this is a x-intercept. When x is equals to c, y is equals to 0. So when x is equals to c, y is equals to 0. That is the x-intercept right over there. And then they want you to find that value c. All right, so how do you find the value c? So this c comma 0, you can call this a 0 or x-intercept. So to find that point, you have to set the entire function equals to 0 because the y value, y is equals to 0, right? Y is equals to 0. And then what is that equal to? X squared is equals to 4. So consider positive x only, that x is equals to 2. We don't need to worry about x equals to -2 because we only consider x between 0 and 6. So when x is equals to 2, y is equals to 0. So that means c is equals to c is equals to 2, right? C is equals to 2 because f of c equals to 2. You have 2 squared minus 4. That is equals to 0. So overall, c is equals to 2. All right, that is the end of this video. If you think this is helpful, give me a like, share, and subscribe. And I will catch you all in the next lesson. Signing out.